Hi everyone, I'm back today to share a really exciting project with you. I'm now a member of the Tsunami Rose design team and I'm really excited to be working with Daisy. Her kits are some of my very favorites. I think she does beautiful work and I'm just thrilled to be a part of this. So this is my first design team project and for this one I'm using the Charming Fragments kit. It's a beautiful, shabby chic, kind of vintage ephemera collaged paper. I've also used the decoupage flowers printables, the vintage ephemera printables, the vintage shipping tags printables, and the library cards printables. And all of those are available on Daisy's store, and I will put the link to her store below. As you know, if you watch my videos, I do typically like to use a book cover for the cover of my junk journals. And this one I got from Red Cottage on Etsy, and I will put a link to Michelle's shop below as well. She has some fabulous vintage things for your junk journals. The size of this book is 5 1/4 wide by 7 3/4 tall, and the spine is 1 3/4 inches. I think it's showing up a little bit more red than it actually is on camera here. But I've added some gold around the edges because of course the writing is gold, and a little bit of vintage photo and walnut stain, I think. And then I've sealed everything using the Tim Holtz collage medium in vintage. So it just really helped to make it look a little bit more distressed. And this book is actually from 1901, so it's in really good shape. And then I've just closed it, of course, with seam binding. I didn't want to ruin the cover by adding any holes to it, so this just wraps around a couple of times, and there's lots of length there in case the book gets any bigger than it already is. Inside I've used, of course, the beautiful paper collection, and then I've cut some tags and journaling cards and tuck spots and so on as well out of that paper. And I've added in some coffee dyed plain paper and some vellum paper. So we'll go inside. I'm going to do a fairly quick flip through because this is the second time I've done this video and my camera cut off. So I think I need to flip through it a little bit quicker than I was. So here you can see this beautiful paper. And I've done lots of stamping as I typically do. The vellum paper, I've used just some plain paper and a Spellbinder's die there to create a tuck spot. And all of these things are from Daisy's collections. And then I've added a few paper clips from K & Company, sticker button things. I just added them to a paper clip here and just attached some journaling spots. And this is from her collection as well. I've just added it over top of that tuck spot. Just some lined paper. On this tag I've added a vellum pocket, and this is one of the decoupage flowers. I've left it open as a tuck spot. And then I've just added a couple of things here and a little tab at the top. And that is open to tuck something in. Some pink, excuse me, some pink printer paper that I had, and I've just coffee dyed it. I thought it went well with this. Just a lace pocket and one of these beautiful library cards from Daisy's collection. And that's from the vintage ephemera. I've added some music paper in that I've coffee dyed. A couple of butterflies on the strings in the center of that signature. I don't think I mentioned there's 4 signatures in this book. This is just a little bit of the paper that I've cut down into a pocket. This is a coffee dyed Michael's bag. I've done a little bit of stamping there and added, I've done this throughout the book in a few spots, some lace and some cheesecloth and some flowers there. And then I've just cut that tag from the papers of the collection. And you'll notice I have not added seam binding or string to the top of the tags this time around. It was just going to add too much bulk, and it's already, well, you can see it's already pretty big, so I've just left them. Really, they're for journaling spots in any case. So it's just a beautiful kind of shabby chic look. Again, another tag I've cut out, bit of stamping, some lace. I've left that open at the back. I've added also some of the pictures from the book, just to add a little bit of interest. In this envelope, I cut the bottom and then I attached it to the other side of this vellum paper here. So it's free in the middle. It's not the center of the signature. And then I've added some of that cheesecloth in a flower and a journaling card inside. A little bit of edge punching throughout. And these are all from Daisy's collections. Thank you, Lori. I love the paper bag from Daiso, and of course can't get it here, so Lori kindly sent me some. A little bit of more of ephemera here from Daisy's kits. I've used book paper as well, and I added some tags in here, made a little pocket on that tuck spot. Vellum pocket, and here this I've cut out, I printed one of the shipping tags in vellum, and then I've added it as a tuck spot to that tag, and that just goes in there. Again, a vellum pocket, a few things from the collection. This is one of the decoupage flowers. I've just added some stickles. And on the back, I've stamped it note to self. Just a few journaling spots there. Center that signature. And another of those paper clips, and just a few journaling spots there. And this is some of the ephemera from Daisy's collection. Sorry if you can't see that. And again, another tag, and I've left that flower open as a tuck spot and added that. This is a large pocket. I don't have anything in it, but again, that's attached to another sheet from earlier on so that it's not the center of the signature, and it opens freely. The other side of the bag, my favorite stamps, and more ephemera, and I don't know if you can see it, I've done lots of stickles on that particular picture, and it's great just for journaling. On the back I've stamped it note to self. Lots of room for journaling. Again, I've attached that to a piece of vellum that's further on in the book. This I made with my envelope punch board and added another one of those flowers with some cheesecloth there. And inside again another journaling spot. This idea I got from Eva. Her channel is Zebatai Girl, and this I've added some acetate behind the negative of some dies that I was cutting, and then I've just added some tags from the collection in there for journaling spots, and it's a great way to add a bit of interest to the page and some color as well. A journaling spot, and from Daisy's library card collection, again another paper clip that I've made. Center that signature, a couple of butterflies. And this is one of those sheer bags that you can get from Michael's that I guess he would usually put earrings or something in. I've coffee dyed it, sprayed it with coffee, added a bit of lace and a flower, and then I've added a couple of things from the collection as well. And it's just a great way to add kind of a different pocket to a book like this. And another tuck spot, and I've added a couple of lace bits and a flower too from the collection. Again, more cheesecloth and a flower at the top. And again, another of those pictures, a little stickles on that. More pictures from the book, and these are just some cutouts from the collection, and I cut that out as a journaling spot just from the paper. Tag, and I've cut that tag from the collection as well. This bag is coffee dyed, and I've added the cheesecloth and some seam binding and so on. I haven't added anything in here, but it's a nice size to tuck some things in. This envelope is made from a square doily that I've coffee dyed. I've added a little bit of trim here so it'll stay closed. And then inside I've just got this flower as a little journaling spot. And again, lace pocket, center of the signature, and a few things from the collection. Another of those paper clips and another little girl journaling spot there with some stickles on her. And on this journaling spot I've added a belly band and one of the images from the book there. Again, one of those flowers, just a few journaling spots. And in this bag I've got a larger tag with a couple of journaling spots there. So this is my first design team project for Tsunami Rose, and I had such fun doing this. I just love this book. I love this paper collection, so you really should hop on over to Daisy's Etsy shop. All the links will be below, and check out her beautiful work. The other thing is, I'm going to have this book for sale. I'm on holidays this week, and later this week I'm going to be opening an Etsy shop. So if you're interested in this book, I will be doing another video of another journal that I have ready for that shop, and I will be putting all the information and links to my shop in that video. So thank you so much everyone for watching and for all of your support. I do appreciate it, and I will be back a little bit later on this week. Thanks.